dropping frames? Okay. There we go. Oh, come on. Why is it dropping frames? Damn it. Or is it dropping frames? I don't know. Hey, what's up, Frostbite? Let me just get my pop out. Okay, this is pissing me off with the dropping of frames. I'm like, why is it doing that? Jeez. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it really is acting stupid. I don't know why it does that. Oh, wait. Oh, finally it starts working! I'm like, come on! I just want something to work. Is it that difficult to ask for, OBS? Okay, well, at least it's now working, but still, come on. Anyway, great to see you there, Frostbite. But anyway, I'm sorry for going off on a tangent, but yeah, OBS is just being a bitch. I'm sorry, but I had to say it. Okay, finally it worked. Okay. Yeah, it's still dropping frames. Great. But I'm just hoping that eventually it fixes itself, but I really don't know why it's doing that. It's so frustrating. But hopefully I can get some help with this, because I'm just, oh. Anyway, I'm just going to get right into the game. I'm pissed off enough as it is. But anyway, we have the LA Kings and the Minnesota Wild. And the winner gets to go to the Stanley Cup Finals, and that's what's at stake. So without any further ado, let's get it on. Okay. Well, right now we're on the loading screen, so that's all that's left. So, again, I tried doing this with my PS4, but even that's not working. I'm like, if anyone else is having problems with it, definitely let me know. Or if there's a way to fix it, definitely let me know too, because yeah, I'm just at a loss as to what to do. And if this is a recurring problem or if this is just a one-off, but needless to say, I'm very upset. Okay, well, it looks like it finally calmed down, but still. I just hate when it does that. It's so stupid. Anyway. Alright, so we have a delay penalty. I'm just going to share while the game goes on and then catch up with everybody else in the chat. But yeah.
Minnesota's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight. Pretty good chance here to break a scoreless game. The first power play of the game gets your best guys on the ice. And manages to clear the zone.
Okay. There we go.
Behind the net. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Deneau.
And, oh, nice save there.
Checked on the play. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Flurry
But yeah, this is definitely something I gotta fix eventually.
driving out poke check. Pokes it off the stick and they were out of the zone. Stop that one. Grabs control of it at the point. Denies him. He got all of it. Delayed penalty looming. Whistle stops the play. The Kings are off to the box. Interference the call.
Alright, so I'm just gonna share with those who I previously shared with and those I didn't get to do. So,
Power play unit goes to work with a two-man advantage. 5-on-3 can be a great advantage, but it'll sometimes go south. If the
and so far it's still a 0-0 score.
to the net. And he makes the save. Well-positioned save, and he has the rebound over in the corner. Receives the pass. Moves it quickly over to Walker. Denies him in front. And as he opts to freeze the puck, we get a whistle. Starting to
There we
look
go.
like a little bit of a fire drill in the zone, so this is a good play. Here's a short pass to Fiala. Minnesota's got the puck against the wall. Dismiss that
Okay.
chance.
Well, welcome back. Sorry about the disconnection and reconnection there.
How did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Fleury. Still lots of time left here in this frame.
Wait, wait.
Got a 1-0
Wait, what is it?
lead.
OBS did it to me once while streaming on Twitch.
They win the draw here inside.
Well, how did you deal with it then?
And now
Or
it's
or
across the
or was it ever dealt with, or was this like a long time ago?
LA's got
I mean, dude, if you know something, definitely let me know.
inside their own end.
Or if you want to do a Discord call or a voice chat,
Puck in the defensive end.
I'm definitely willing to listen.
Kaprizov's got it to the side. Gives them nothing in
Anyway, let me share with the others, including Jacob Baker. But so far, Minnesota's in the lead, 1-0.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Close won the draw here in the offensive zone. And now he moves it to Doughty. Slides the puck over. And he easily stops that one. Foligno's got it in the offensive end. And it takes a
All right,
shot.
let me check on the score. Hey, what's up, Iron Smasher? Yeah, man, Iron Smasher. I'm having the same difficulties as you. Well, as we kind of did, like when we were filming Mario Kart 64, where it was as slow as hell. So it's kind of like that. Anyway, while streaming Roblox, it stopped working, and then when I tried to redo it, OBS wouldn't open up. Yeah, that sounds about right, though.
And it's a quick pass to Walker. Handles the puck. And serves up a little knock on the
Okay, cool.
play.
All right, finally it started. I'm hoping that was the only hiccup it had, but still. But yeah, guys, let me know when it starts acting like shit. And I apologize for, cursing, because usually I don't do that, but it just goes to show what happens when you get frustrated. But it's not unusual, really.
Sends the pass over. Puck picked up by Athanasiou.
All right, so Minnesota is still in the lead, 1-0.
Takes it from the right side. Cutting to the slot.
And I'm still going to let the others know,
Gains the
including Shadow Knight.
with possession along the wall. Right in the slot. And that's a great heads up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Couldn't complete the pass. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Back at the point, they set it up. And makes the save. Fleury's going to slow things down and up for the whistle. Well, you got to kill the play eventually. That way everyone can get reorganized.
And I'm also noticing that my we'll figure something out. I hope so. Well, not just with OBS, but also with Mario Kart 64, and another score. And once again, it is Jordan Walker who scores again. Is it the DBs or is it the audio? Not sure if that has anything to do if the audio is too loud. If you win, I'll do a triple backflip and big up with the Brit from Middy's Lanale. What? Okay. Okay, seriously, why is it dropping frames like that? And it continues to do it. Very nice. That's very nice. Oh, there we go. Now we're back. Anyway, hello to Stitch Face Gaming. I'm not sure. I don't recall ever seeing you, but you seem to know who Mitty is, and Mitty's a good friend of mine. And hello to Chris Frost. I don't know if I've ever met you before, but hey, what's up? I don't know if I do remember you, or if it happened a long time ago. You must have been under a different name or something, because But I also have a couple of other guys whose friend, or a couple of other friends whose names, Caden McCleary. Oh, okay. Hmm. Well, the name does ring a bell, though. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Caden McCle. Oh, that's right. You did ask you did ask about it. Well, I'm hoping that by the time I'm done with this show and in between the next Blue Toad Wrestling show, that this issue gets fixed. And however I can get it fixed, well, we'll see. But oh, that's right. CJ Frost was your character. Again, I did forget about it, but also, hey, what's up, Patty? Okay, finally it's starting to work. Finally, okay. But yeah, that's kind of weird how it just did that. I'm hoping that's not a recurring problem. Anyway, all right, let me just share with the. Okay. Oh, now it's back. Okay, yeah, let me get Zanzi as well, since he's in this. A nice stop there by Fleury, and it's still 2-0 Minnesota. Let me check here. Anyway, Denol looking for someone to pass to. I apologize if I can't even talk. I apologize if I'm not focusing on the game or calling it. Oh, and a turnover, but no. I apologize for not calling the game, but the fact that the video has been nothing but, or OBS has been nothing but crap to me. It's like, of course I would be distracted. But I'm also letting others know that their game is in this video, so. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Brandon. And that's the last person for this game. Oh, there he is. Okay, there we go. I didn't know that Mia Yim was in the game. Yeah, she is. Definitely. Definitely she is. Okay, good. Okay. So now that I let those in this game know, now I can focus on it. Right now, Minnesota leads Los Angeles 2-0. And of course, Minnesota, and basically the winner of this this game gets to go to the Stanley Cup Finals. And right now, Minnesota leads it, and if they hold on, they will go to the finals. And of course, awaiting in the finals is the Boston Bruins. So it's going to be interesting to see like what happens between the Boston Bruins and whoever wins between these two teams. All right. She's good in WWE. Besides, she's having a good run, and I think she should stay with the OC. Yeah, I mean, I will say this though, Mia Yim, you know, by all accounts, she definitely deserves a push. And by push, I mean advancement in terms of where she is on the card and everything. And as that happens, the Kings get to within one with a goal from Victor Arvidsson. And as for Minnesota, both their goals have been scored by Jordan Walker. Hey, what's up, Brandon Cuevas? Okay, finally it's stabilized, but shouldn't have never done. Oh, wait a minute. Turnover, and Foligno. Then to Spurgeon, then to Zuccarello. Then Zuccarello gets beasted. And then Anderson with a breakaway. A shot, but a stop by Fleury. All right, so CJ Frost it is. Well, it is definitely nice to meet you, and I'm happy to see you again. And, well, and also happy to know that you are indeed serious about joining Blue Toad Wrestling. So now the only other thing left for me to do is to find someone to drop in order to bring you in. And that's something I'll have to do off camera. Okay. So after 2 periods, it is 2-1. And of course, this is one of the few games where it doesn't have halves, it doesn't have quarters, it has thirds, but they call them periods for some reason. I don't know why. But that's the score. So with 2/3 of the game left to go, or 2/3 of the game already played, 1/3 is left. Let's find out. Oh, well, thank you, Chris Frost. And actually, let me take a look and see what your channel has. If I can open it. Mm, I guess I'll have to. Oh, no, wait. Like this? Mm. It's dropping frames again, damn it. Okay, well, now it's back. Okay, and a score! And, of course, the man who scored it, Brandon Cuevas. Okay, seriously, what is with... Seriously, what is with the frames dropping, man? I'm getting tired of it. But nonetheless, though, thank you very much, Chris Frost. I appreciate that very much. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now it's 3-1, and Brandon scored the third goal to make it 3-1. Los Angeles is a little more than 16 minutes away from losing this game, so it's going to be up to them to try to cut this lead back down to 1 and eventually tie the game up. All right, Najee dumps the puck, but then Shadow Knight gets it, and Shadow Knight lost the puck for a moment, but then Jacob Baker, and then handled and sent to Kaprizov, then to Jordan Walker. Nope, Diamond Light gets it to Shifty. Shifty with a breakaway! Oh, what a save, though, by Marc-Andre Fleury. That's a huge save. Incredible, man. Oh, and Spurgeon just got beasted. And anyway, great blue line defense there. I mean, in addition to the goalkeeper, I mean, of course, you have to have great defensemen, or great defense, really. And Insane One doing some nice tricks, but then Walker from Los Angeles gets it. Now Shifty, then to Arvidsson. An Insane One, nope, lost it, but Erickson has it. Now Insane One. Oh, well, they had to pull back a little bit, otherwise they risk, or they would run the risk of, what was it? Not icing. What was the offside? That's it. Of course, I'm no expert when it comes to hockey. Of course, you can tell I'm more in tune with wrestling. But anyway, Fegligno, sorry. And nice shot there by Feligno, but it goes off the glove of Mike Wasson, and it goes into the crowd out of bounds. But yeah, who are your other favorite superstars in the WWE, Chris Frost? Anyway, a shot but goes over the net. More than an Anesthesiu. Then Dinall. But then Hartman takes it. But then Roy takes it. Or Raw. I'm not sure how his name is pronounced, really. But then Baker, nope. Omos. Yeah, I mean, Omos is a really big guy, and while he definitely isn't the worst, I mean, I don't, I really don't have a strong opinion of him in the sense of It's not that I hate him. I don't. It's just that I like others better than him. But as for Omos, he is really good for what he is, and that's a large man. Usos, yeah, definitely like the Usos. Cody Rhodes, definitely like him. AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, and and Watson almost allowed another goal, but it was whistled off. But definitely a fair amount of favorites, though. I think you might say McIntyre, yeah. And Sheamus, or I think you might say Sheamus. I mean, I don't know if those are all your favorites, but that's a good amount. Yeah, well, you said Edge already, but yeah, Edge is cool. I like him. Wesley's a very interesting guy because he started out as a tag team wrestler and then he transitioned into, well, I don't want to say a mid-carder, but an up-and-coming superstar on NXT. Austin, I think you might say, yeah, they are, to be honest. Oh, okay. All right, so now Los Angeles, down 2 goals, are pulling away the goalie to get an extra attacker to try to cut this lead down. And then Insane One now trying to run the clock out. But Minnesota, oh wait, a steal and a shot to, man, that almost costed them a goal right there. But now Jordan Walker, and he gets the hat trick, baby. Jordan Walker with a hat trick and an empty netter. .27 seconds left as Jordan Walker has himself a hat trick. Oh, and he almost got 4. Although with a name like Chris Ross, he probably would be very well suited to playing hockey if he wanted to. Anyway, well, now, barring a travesty or anything like that, Minnesota's going to win this. I mean, they've all but clinched it. And a stop of the clock at 0.7 seconds. And this may very well give it. This may very well do it. Oh, 0.6 seconds then. But that's it. And Minnesota is going to the Stanley Cup for the first time. As far as the Wild are concerned, this is their first appearance in the Stanley Cup in franchise history. But the last time that a Minnesota-based hockey team went to the playoffs, or went to the finals, I should say, you have to go all the way back to 1991 when the Minnesota North Stars, they took on the Pittsburgh Penguins. And, of course, that was a team that was led by the great Mario Lemieux. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Austin Theory, he's cool. Carmelo Hayes, he's pretty cool as the champ in NXT. And then the Street Profits and Pretty Deadly are 2 up-and-coming teams. One's not an up-and-coming team. They're an established team. But Pretty Deadly may very well be up there sooner than later. Ricochet and LA Knight. Yeah, I could totally see that. But yeah, Brandon, how do you feel about your team now going to the Stanley Cup? Of course, Brandon himself is a 3rd star. It's kind of like the MVP, but with 3 stars. Marc-Andre Fleury, 2nd star, allowing 1 goal. And he had a great performance himself, but it was Jordan Walker with an assist, 3 hits, and the hat trick. I mean, Jordan Walker was a scoring machine in this game. But congratulations nonetheless to Minnesota. Okay. Also, TJ, if you're going to do any shows next week, I won't be there because I'm going on vacation. Wait, really? Like next weekend? I'm just curious because, believe it or not, I actually have a vacation myself. I mean, even though I will be back by the time well, not this Sunday, but next Sunday after that. Um, but yeah, next weekend I will be on vacation, save for the Sunday. By the time I get back, so. And I'm definitely looking forward to tomorrow, but I'm hoping that it doesn't. Okay, so you are. All right. So yeah, it kind of worked out. But if I was doing any shows next week, uh, I have no doubt that you would watch the uh, you would watch the what's the word? You would watch the replay. Okay. All right, so now we got through the +1. Now it's time for the Stanley Cup Finals. So I'm not sure if Brandon is still in the chat, but Brandon, your team is now in the Stanley Cup Finals, albeit as part of the Minnesota Wild, against the undefeated Boston Bruins. And speaking of the Boston Bruins, I'm gonna let those on that team know that they're up next. So give me a second. And this is also a good time to go get snacks and stuff like that. Okay. And then I'm not sure if Mr. Frostbite is still in the chat, but if only because I don't have a way to contact him. But if he is, you're up next, dude. And I'm also going to let Mr. JT Price know as well. Okay. Let me check on the store. Okay. And then, oh yeah, that's right. Then the House of Black. Let me get Mr. Azrael Black. And then during the first game, I'm going to share with you guys the 8 teams that are going to be featured for next season, season 7 of this series. So I will be right with you guys. Why does it always disconnect? Seriously? Okay, here we go. And then last but not least, let me get Miss Crushing Kelly. Okay, got him. All right, let me see what we have here. All right, so now that I let them know, now it's time to start the entire 3-game series. Well, not 3-game, but it's a best of 3 series, and it can go 3 games, but it could end as easily in 2. So that being said, let's pick the jerseys here. And because, actually, yeah, we can keep this. We'll keep green for home. But being that, Crushing Kelly and, well, actually, the whole House of Black, you can pretty much guess what their favorite color is. Black. So, Boston's going to wear black. Well, the color black, by the way. All right. So with that said, let's get to it. All right, so who do you guys think is going to win this one? As once again, we are back in the XL Energy Center in St. Paul, Minnesota. All right, so game underway. Here we go. And of course, Brad Marchand was a huge contributor as to how they were able to get past the Washington Capitals. And now Brad Marchand. Nope, stolen by Jordan Walker. And if anything, Jordan, he's going to have to be a two-way player, meaning he can, he would have to provide offensively as well as defensively for his team to win. And same thing with Fleury on the goalkeeping end, just as he did right there. But on the other side of the ice, between the pipes, is Atticus Black. Minnesota's going to win. Hey, if that happens, Minnesota would win their first ever Stanley Cup. However, it's Boston that has truly been on a roll, as they are undefeated at this point. They have yet to lose in the playoffs. So, really, though, if any one team could give them trouble, it may as well be Minnesota. Anyway, Jordan Walker then gets it to, I couldn't see who that was he got it to, but then Marchand has it. I still have to find a way to fix that damn thing. Anyway, Kaprizov, nope. Gee, oh my god. Okay, finally. There we go. I apologize for the dropping of frames, though. And if you noticed, let me know. And if you didn't, okay, cool. But yeah, man, if you do know something or you know someone who could help with, you know, having my OBS not drop so many frames, definitely let me know. But as that happens, Crushing Kelly leads the team with 6 points, and 5 of those points were based on assists. So she definitely knows how to set up her teammates for goals. Jordan Walker has 4 goals. In fact, 3 of those goals happened in the previous game. And then Pasternak, oh, he was about to go for a shot, but he didn't get it clean off. Now Eriksson, then to Brodin, and does that count? Yeah, it counts. Goal. And that was by the insane one. Of course, you may also know him as Phoenix Skywalker. Hey, what's up, Azrael? You're just in time for the first in a best of 3 series known as the Stanley Cup Finals. Right now, Minnesota leads 1-0, and oh, for fuck's sake, why does it keep dropping frames? Thank you, stop that. Anyway, what's up, Azrael? And then Blid gets it to Frostbite, then to Frederick. And then the puck got dumped. Then Brodin has it. Then Fila takes it up. Nope. Stolen by JT Price, then to DeBrusque. In there. And a shot and a score by JT Price. With an assist from DeBrusque as Boston ties the game up 1-0. Or not 1-0, 1-1. But then JT Price immediately tries to go for another offensive score, but not this time. And Hala, went for a shot but didn't get it. And then as far as top 10 for plus minus, of course, one of those guys that has one of the best plus minus is JT Price with 6, plus 6. Though it would be nice to be able to see that graphic a little bit longer than for a split second. And goes for a shot, and it goes off the post and out of bounds. And then Peter Griffin says, hey, Azrael. All right. Now Kaprizov. Oh, come on. Fuck it. I'll just roll with it. But yeah, if any of you guys know how to fix the problem of dropping frames and things like that, definitely let me know. Okay, it's back. Thank you. But then Kaprizov, then to Eriksson, a shot and a stop by Atticus. Atticus Black. Hopefully that helps. Anyway, Pasternak. And a save by Marc-Andre Fleury. And then, of course, leading the league in assists is Crushing Kelly herself. Seriously? Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. All right, so second period is about to start, and it is 1-1 Boston, Minnesota. And immediately going for a score, but a stop by Azriel, then gets it to, or by Atticus, then gets it to Azriel. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is it dropping frames again? Seriously. I know I sound like a broken record, but come on. Okay. Anyway, then Bergeron, then to Howla. Then a shot to Fleury. And now a face-off in front of the Minnesota net. And then Shadow Knight gets it. Then to Jacob Baker. And another score! That's his fifth. As he was assisted by Cuevas and Baker. I'll tell you one thing. Walker is just killing him. I mean, he was doing the same with Los Angeles, as now he's doing that with against Boston. Anyway, now Taylor Hall has it. Then to Coyle. Then to Crushing Kelly. And now Insane One has it. Then to Brodeen. And now Boston trying to get clearance to move the puck forward. Then JT Price. Then to Coyle. And a stop by Fleury. Anyway, now Spurgeon, then to Foligno. And Foligno trying to find an opening, an open man. And a shot by Brodeen. Atticus, it stays in the possession of Minnesota until it was stolen. Okay. I'm hoping, I'm doing everything I can to make the viewing experience all the better. Alright. So now Cuevas, gets it to Kaprizov. And then McAvoy steals it. Then to Bergeron. But then stolen by Cuevas. Minnesota still leads 2-1 in this game one in the second period. But then Halle takes it away. Then Brad Marchand. Oh, what a great shot, but he missed it wide right. Spurgeon then to Zuccarello. But then Bergeron has it. Then Taylor Hall dumps it. And then Crushing Kelly gets to it. Then Halle has it. And a shot by Frostbite. But now Kelly has it. And then Kelly, nope. Too much traffic in front. But then Zuccarello now has it. Then Kelly, then to Taylor Hall. Oh, Taylor Hall just got beasted, but Halle has it. Back to Kelly. Ooh, great shot, but missed. And then Hartman. And then Hartman now gets it to Fila. Then Shadow Knight, and another score, and it is Hartman with his third this playoffs. Ryan Hartman, assisted by Fila and Shadow Knight. Not sure what... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, version 26.0 was installed. I wonder if that had anything to do with why my PS4 wasn't working when it came to streaming. It could have been that. I'm hoping that that was the case, and if that's the case, then, well, at least it makes sense now. Anyway, Blid is now in the penalty box for boarding. And his team is already down 3-1, so they can ill afford to give up another goal right here, if not going into the third period. And a save by Atticus, but yeah, I will say this though, for the Bruins, this is the first time I've ever seen them in trouble for any prolonged period of time. But we now move on. All right, now Pasternak gets the opening faceoff. And Atticus with a score, and Bergeron! And that was a shorthanded goal. Huge. As Patrice Bergeron with Pasternak, and Asriel Black with the assist. So now that gets them to within one. But they still have to stop the power play. Now Pasternak. Well, too much traffic in front. I can't even talk. But then Erickson, oh, wide right. Zuccarello, then to Kaprizov. Nope, stolen by Bergeron. Bergeron. A stop by Fleury, but it's back to the attack of Minnesota. Spurgeon? I can't even talk. Splurgeon? Wow. Just goes to show how bad it is that I can't talk. Anyway, Zuccarello comes in. Nope, stolen by Bergeron again. And Bergeron gets the puck dislodged from him. But so does Fila for the moment. And for Boston, it would be a championship since 2011. And for Minnesota, it would be their first ever, period. But then Splurgeon, then Erickson, then Zuccarello. Zuccarello, good shot, but saved by Atticus. Of course, one of the top point getters is Jordan Walker. But in this case, Boston wins the faceoff. But then Jordan almost got another goal. And Jordan just got beasted, and JT Price takes it, gets it to Taylor Hall. Good shot, but saved by Fleury. Anyway, I forgot to ask, how's everything going there, Mr. Azriel? And, as well as to Patty and to Peter and whoever else is in the chat. Now, Shadow Knight, then to Kaprizov. Finally gets it to Walker. And I will say this, though. Walker has been the initiator for the offense. And, nice setup, but nice defense there. And good stop there by Jacob Baker. And a dump of the puck. All right, now a face-off in front of the Minnesota net. And if you're Boston, you would like to have an opportunity. But instead, Minnesota wins the face-off. Although they steal the puck. Nope. No one was there for the pass. And then Howla has it. Then DeBrusque, nope. You're doing good. I'm happy that you're doing well. Although finally it started to. I'm happy that it's finally started to work the way that it should. I guess maybe it is internet or something, but it's usually not that bad. I'm like, or it could be other people using it, but still. I mean, I do have my parents over, of course, for a visit. Right now they're watching a movie. So I had to tend to them and, provide dinner. And then as they're watching the movie, I was able to go to my office where I am right now. All right, so Pasternak, then to Smith. Then Carlo, and Carlo scores to tie the game. That's a huge one by Brandon Carlo, assisted by Smith and Pasternak, and just like that, the game is tied. And another breakaway attempt by Federic, but this time Andre Fleury was ready for it. Now stuck on the boards. Nope, Frederick steals it. Gets it to Pasternak. Nope. Blid. I mean, not too long ago, Minnesota was up 3-1, and Minnesota has scored 2 goals to tie it at 3-3. And at this point, the next goal that is scored between one of these two teams is probably going to win. And Blid has scored! And the Big Bad Bruins are now in the lead, with Federic with the assist. I'm not sure if Azriel's still watching, but if he is, either that or maybe he doesn't want to speak and he wants to, not saying anything or not jinx it. I understand. Anyway, Crushing Kelly with she goes for a shot, but it was stopped by Fleury. Well, now the shoe's on the other foot for Minnesota. Now can they tie it? A long shot by Jacob Baker, but stopped by Atticus. Crushing Kelly. And then Brendan's like, WTF. Well, WTF? As in WTF, Boston came back and now is in the lead? Or WTF as in the pitcher or the video pitcher? Definitely let me know there, Brandon. Anyway, it's not over, though. They just have to score a goal to tie the game up. And now, Shadow Knight. Uh-oh. Well, now Boston is in Minnesota zone. But they're trying to get out of it. But Boston, to their credit, not letting them out. All right. Oh, and Erickson just got beasted. But then Feliz steals it. It is an empty netter. Now it's a mad scramble for the puck. Now Howla. Then the Taylor Hall. Nope, stolen by Baker. It's not over until it's over. Insane one. Then the Fila. Can they get a shot off? And they don't. It's over. The Boston Bruins have won Game 1. They win it in Minnesota, and they have a chance to win the Stanley Cup in Boston. And as for Boston, they were down 3-1, but they made the comeback, they took the lead, and they never relinquished it. So Jordan Walker is the third star. David Pastrnak with 2 assists as the second star. And of course, Insane One as the first star, although really someone from Boston should have won that, if I'm being honest, or Pastrnak. But either way, although I'm not sure how far how far are you off, Brandon? Well, definitely refresh if you need to. Okay. Okay, so now the game is now over in Boston, and the Bruins have a chance to win in Boston the Stanley Cup. So is the House of Black going to win and raise the Stanley Cup? Or is Minnesota going to win, hand Boston their first loss, and take it back to Minnesota for a decisive Game 3? Without any further ado, let's find out. Okay, we'll keep this, and we'll keep it like this because, of course, with the likes of Atticus, Azrael, and Kelly, you've heard the expression, always bet on black. Well, it's not over, though. I mean, again, not Boston, Minnesota would have to win this game just to force a decisive Game 3. It's a best of 3. All right, so now we are in Boston at the TD Garden House, or the TD Garden, I should say. And game underway. Here we go. And Hala, ooh, almost got themselves an early goal. Nope, stolen by Shadow Knight, then to Kaprizov. Kaprizov, nope, stopped by Atticus, then to McAvoy. Then to Azriel. And Marchand just got beasted, but they managed to get the puck away, then to Bergeron. And a save by Fleury. Howla, nope, too much traffic in front. And then Cuevas. Oh, and Cuevas just got... I'm surprised that was not called a tripping call. But then Bergeron, nope. And then Azriel just got beasted by Brandon. But then Jacob Baker then gets it to... I couldn't see who it was. But then Insane One... Good shot, but again, saved by Atticus. And as you can see, Jordan Walker leads the team in points. You're going to go to bed now? All right. Not a problem. And, well, thank you for stopping by there, Peter. I'm just sorry that the experience wasn't as good as it should have been in terms of OBS, but this was the best that I could do, though. I'll be looking forward to the next show. All right, cool. Cool. All right, well, have a good night, my friend. And then Atticus then gets it to Frostbite, then to Crushing Kelly. But Minnesota, nope, stolen by Kelly. And Kelly just took out Brodin. And another save by Marc-Andre Fleury. All right, take care, my friend. And then Lindholm, nice shot, but saved by Fleury. And, of course, Crushing Kelly leads the team in points for Boston with 6. And a score, and it was David Pastrnak. As Blid and Carlo got the assists. And right now, if you're Minnesota, you're going to have to find a way to tie the game up and, take this crowd out of the game. All right, now Hartman. Oh, bad pass as Jacob Baker now gets to the puck. Has it. Still has it. Now he takes it in himself. Oh, he's still going. And he went for a shot. Not a bad opportunity to go for a shot. Foligno, nope. But then Howla and Pastrnak. And Foligno with the score. And it's his first in the playoffs. Marcus Foligno, and assisted by Hartman and Brandon Cuevas. Well, now it's a tied game, but this game is far from over. But then Jordan, ooh, good shot, but again, great defense there by Azriel Black. I will say this, though, Azriel, you're doing a great job as far as being a good defenseman. Or a very good defenseman, I should say. And hello to Dev. Hey, what's up, Dev? How you doing? I noticed in the server that you did a stream, and I was like, oh yeah, I should probably check that out. And I checked out the replay of the stream that you did, as far as Super Smash Brothers is concerned, and I thought you did a pretty good job from what I did see in the replay. Anyway, nice shot there by Jordan Walker. And I'm surprised that was not called a penalty there. But Gogolewski, nope. Hey, I got to give you your props, man. And yeah, hopefully one of these days I get to play some Smash or any other game really, as far as the Nintendo Switch is concerned. Right now it's 1-1, Minnesota-Boston. And in this three-game series, or in this best-of-3 series, Boston already has Game 1. This is Game 2. And if Boston wins, it's over, and they win the Stanley Cup. Anyway, yeah, I usually play with friends. Hey, dude, I remember playing Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U. And I remember I played with alongside my friends, and as well as Super Smash Brothers Ultimate when it first came out. Of course, I haven't been able to play it as often as I would like, especially with the fact that I have to go to work. But when I do get the chance, it's a lot of fun. Same thing with Mario Kart as well. But yeah, like anything else, definitely cherish the time that you have with your friends to play. Of course, Brandon is among those with the most assists in the league. Anyway, who do you usually main in Super Smash Brothers Ultimate? Oh, that's a good question. That's a very good question. Because if you had asked me back in the Super Smash Brothers Brawl days, I probably would have said Marth. And then for the Wii U, I would have said Roy. But, if I had to pick a main, it would probably be something. It would probably be someone like Lucario. Lucario's one, but really, if I had to pick someone else, it would definitely be Yoshi. Because Yoshi, Yoshi's been in every game ever since the beginning. But yeah, as far as Lucario, I like Lucario just because of the range of attacks that he has. Or actually, I'm not even sure if it's a dude or a lady, or I guess if they don't have a gender, or if it's up to the interpretation of the player. But yeah, Lucario, I like him very well. Yours is Villager. Yeah, Villager's awesome. Like, if you know how to use Villager, and I certainly don't, but I know that for those who do, Villager is awesome. I will say that. But yeah, I also play on random too, so I definitely want to try out every fighter, and sometimes I'll just play as other characters just for the lulz, like Kirby, for instance. Because Kirby has that unique power of copy abilities. And Patty's favorite character is Yoshi. Yeah, Yoshi's awesome. I like him. As far as a whiff of the shot by Jacob Baker, though. But But yeah, Yoshi, I like Yoshi. If anything, my favorite Yoshi is the light blue Yoshi. Because I remember I used to play Yoshi's Story on the 64, and someone lost their helmet, I just noticed. Because it makes Kirby look like a coconut. Yeah, he kind of does look like a coconut. Although if you ask Donkey Kong, oh, and a score by Feligno, and this is his second goal of the game. Marcus Feligno, and assisted by an Insane One, and Minnesota now takes the lead in a game they must win in order to force a Game 3, a decisive Game 3, really. Yeah, he kind of does look like a coconut, though. And sometimes I'll even play as Donkey Kong. You know, just because he can get funky like a monkey. But also because of the bongos, too. And now trying to go for a shot. Nope. They got too cute with the passing, and now Boston has it. Nope. Boston just got, or I'm not sure who stole that, but I believe someone from Boston just got beasted. Anyway, I have one blue and green Yoshi plushie. That's awesome. I do have a plushie, but it's of a blue mushroom. I might have to show that one day in a live stream, like using my phone. And oh, nice glove save there by Atticus Black, the goalkeeper. Very competitive game here. But as far as games are concerned, like what are some of your favorite games? And in the case of like sports, like basketball, baseball, football, hockey, or some other sport that you can think of, like what are some of your favorite sports though? Anyway, do you use OBS Studio for lives? Because I tried to make a normal video, but it won't let me download the clip. Yeah, I do use OBS for live streams. I was having a hard time much earlier in the stream. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's doing it again. But one of the things I've been having trouble with is the drop of frames. Oh, okay, finally, it's back. Oh, for fuck's sake. But yeah, I'm also having trouble with... Okay, there we go. There we go. Anyway, what I was trying to say before I was starting to drop frames was I've been having trouble with the drop of frames. And I don't know if this has ever happened to you as far as, the dropping of frames, because I've only been starting to recently experience this, and it was never like that before, so I'm not sure if there was anything I'm doing wrong, or if my computer's old as hell or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, I do use it for live streams though. And right now, Boston trying to get back in this game. Then Fila, ooh, and Erickson trying to stuff it in. Well, the puck, that is. And another save by Atticus Black, and, well, the whistle waved it. Oh. Or the whistle ended the play is what I was trying to say. Anyway, Marchand. Nope. Stolen by... Oh, Marchand almost stole it, but then Fleury had to get on top of the puck and save it. And what's with the exclamation mark? What's up? Hey, Chris Frost. I'm back. What's up? I just posted Chris Frost. And Zuccarello, nope, stolen. I forgot to put it at the end of my sentence. Oh. And a shot by Azriel. And we have ourselves a penalty. And it's against Marcus Foligno. The same guy that scored 2 goals, but now he's in the bench or on the in the penalty box. Anyway, my account for the creator is Mr. Show KO. Do you have a hashtag, by the way? But yeah, that goal by Foligno was the one that put them ahead 2-1. It's just CJ. Oh. All right, so we're going to start with Boston on the power play. And this is a play they definitely need. And it's going to be up to Minnesota to defend and then get back on offense. Well, never mind, as Azriel Black scores his first goal, and it's a big one as it ties the game at 2-2 for Boston. So yeah, now Azriel Black has his first goal. And it came at a great time for Boston. Maybe not so much for Minnesota. And we have another goal, and it's Brad Marchand, a.k.a. Ratface. Or, of course, that's what his haters call him, Ratface. All right, so now Boston takes the lead 3-2. I mean, game's not over though, but if you're Minnesota, you can ill afford to have another episode in which you had a lead and you gave it up. Now Cuevas, nope, didn't have enough time to react to Azriel taking the puck away. And Marchand, nope. Back to Bergeron. Another shot by Halle. Wait, S-I. What? Wait, C. Wait, what's... Wait, C. What? Anyway, a whistle, and we're going to have a face-off in front of Atticus on the Boston end. What is the rules in Blue Toad Wrestling? What do you mean by rules? Like as in the match types, or how the show was booked, or the structure of the show, or like that's kind of very vague when you say rules of Blue Toad Wrestling. Like, or do you mean just like the rules as in how do you conduct yourself or something like that? I mean, because there are definitely rules without question. It's just very vague when said it that way. And Crushing Kelly gets another goal. I'll be back. Oh, everything? Oh, okay. And also, Hope to see you back there, Mr. Dev. But yeah, rules such as, definitely, how do I put this? Definitely respect the moderators. Like, if they say something and I feel it's warranted, then, like, if they warn you not to do something, then don't do it. And then, also, when it comes to bonus matches, usually, not always, but usually you are limited to one bonus match. And of course, the structure of the show is, well, with the exception of super shows or pay-per-views, as far as WWE is concerned, is... but usually the way the show works is we go into universe mode to have the show, and then after the main event of the universe mode portion of our show, then we go into bonus matches. So that's one aspect of it. Another thing is just to simply, be respectful towards not just myself, but also the audience. I mean, it's one thing to play a character, but it's another thing to, be outright a jerk, and you don't want to be a jerk, and certainly you don't want that to be the case. So, I mean, and no worries, I'm going to help you along but I'm going to do everything I can to help you along when it comes to the rules, and if something comes up, I will definitely let you know about it. And I myself will be mindful of knowing that, okay, you might not know that, so I will let you know. I mean, it was like that when I started with on another person's show. Like, when I was in your shoes, I remember I went to another person's show, and sure, while there were stated rules, there were other rules where you were like, nah, you can't go too far with your character or say things that you shouldn't say. Things of that nature. But I'm going to help you all I can to as you get in the show. And then Kelly, nice score. But right now Boston is up 5-2, and barring a miracle on the part of Minnesota, Boston's going to win this one, and that's going to be the end of the series, as it's a best-of-3 series, but if they win in 2 games, it's over. And by the looks of it, there you see the cup about to be presented. So, barring a miracle, Boston's going to win the Stanley Cup, and there it is. But yeah, this Boston Bruins team has been nothing short of talented. And of course, you also have to credit, Atticus Black, the goalkeeper for Boston. That would be the team in black and yellow, because they've done a great job with scoring the most goals, but also defending against and giving up the least amount of goals. So yeah, they have had a complete team win here. I mean, it's not one thing that's carrying them. And almost gave up a goal, but, with the amount of time that's left, it may be too little too late. And Fila with a score. No. Taken by McAvoy. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's all over. The Boston Bruins have won the Stanley Cup, and it's their first Stanley Cup championship since 2011. So for over 10 years, they have not won the cup, and yet here they are. And for Minnesota, just like with what happened last time, that a Minnesota-based team was in the Stanley Cup playoffs, or in the Stanley Cup finals, I should say. Sorry. They fall short yet again. But they have nothing to be ashamed of. They just came across a dominant team, and part of that team includes the House of Black. So the likes of Frostbite, JT Price, as well as Atticus, Azrael, and Crushing Kelly Black, i.e. the House of Black, got the job done. And of course, the Conn Smythe winner is Crushing Kelly. So KK, or Crushing Kelly, is the Conn Smythe Trophy winner. At the very least, I'm going to clip this, or some of the highlights here. So yeah, the guy with the red skate laces, that's Azrael Black. But in terms of the captain's almost always the first person to hold the cup. But yeah, Patty, I have to imagine that you're very proud of Crushing Kelly, or KK as everybody else calls her. Well, despite a rough start, I'm happy that at least we got this done. This was really the only loose end that I had left to do. I mean, to only do one game, yeah, that would have been okay, but that would have been too short. So I just figured, let's just do the Stanley Cup final. So that's why I ended up doing it. But there you see Atticus, the goalkeeper. Atticus Black, number 70. And his play was very key because he was the guy, that kept Boston when they were trailing in the game, but also kept other teams off the scoreboard and letting them back in. Marcus Foligno, he's the third star. So it's kind of like the MVP trophy, or MVP of the game type thing, except you have 3 stars, and of course the first star is the MVP. But yeah, second place goes to Azrael Black. But the first star goes to Brad Marchand, as he had 2 goals for Boston, and those 2 goals were more than enough to put Boston over the top. And I mean, what else could I say except congratulations to Boston and the House of Black. But I may as well do this while I have a chance, so give me a second. So here are the teams that are going to be featured for next season. But yeah, between now and tomorrow, and I'm hoping that it will work tomorrow, because yeah, I don't like dropping frames, and I don't like to serve up a I can't even talk. I don't wish to serve a subpar video because of frames dropping. I don't like that. It's not fair to me, and it's certainly not fair to, the viewers at home. So I will do everything I can to fix the problem or find a way to fix the problem. Because truly you deserve a better, a better looking video, or a video that runs smooth is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, these are the 8 teams that are going to be featured in the next season. Florida, Toronto, Carolina, New Jersey, Seattle, Dallas, Edmonton, and of course the IRL champions, the Vegas Golden Knights. So those are the teams that will be featured. But yeah, with all that said, congratulations to Boston. And I also want to thank those who stuck it out with me. I mean, you didn't have to, and I wouldn't have blamed you if you didn't. But I thank those who did, and for some, I realized that it may have been a bit late than some would have wanted, but really though, I just knew that there wasn't going to be any time for me to do it. I mean, I could have done it on Sunday, but of course there was no guarantee that I would be able to do it, so that's the only thing. Yes, I'll save and exit. But yeah, with all that said, this is the Blue Toad to Jew 22 signing off. Anyway, is there a show next week for Blue Toad Wrestling? Well, I'm hoping to do a show tomorrow, or if you're on the East Coast, later today, or Saturday. Saturday is what I'm trying to say. But I'm hoping that I can find a way to. Yeah, I'll let you know when I can find a spot for you on the show. Definitely. And not just you, but also a guy named CJ Frost as well. But anyway, what I was going to say was I'm hoping that I can find a way to fix this problem, because I really do not like, the frame dropping and the frames dropping and everything like that. It just it takes away from the experience, not just for me, but also for everybody else that's watching. So I'm hoping to fix that. But with all that said, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow, and I hope to get this fixed. Thank you so much, and do stay tuned, do stay tuned, but also do stay safe is what I'm trying to say. And with that, peace. Love you, bye.